GSF has helped me a lot with opening my mind up to new things.
They taken me to colleges and other places that I wouldn't have gone otherwise.
GSF has helped me work on my teamwork, be more aware of colleges, and figure out more about financial aid.
The Global Scholars Foundation was started in 2006 to help district teens become global citizens. The program focuses on three main components: financial literacy, language and culture, and college readiness.
GSF has helped me branch out to know more people, and they also gave me the opportunity to go to colleges I probably wouldn't have went to.
On September 29, 2018, the GSF will host its first ever gala to raise awareness and funds to support the GSF students. If interested in supporting the GSF students, please call 202-544-8353 or visit our website at www.globalscholars.foundation.
Hi, I'm Kiana Faircloth. Welcome to Global Scholars Foundation TV. Since 2006, the Global Scholars Foundation has worked to cultivate a community of globally competent DC public and public charter school students. GSF engages DC youth through college readiness, financial literacy, and cultural and language immersion programs. Serving 20 students each year, GSF immerses scholars in an 18-month intensive study program, delving deeply into the history and culture of select cities and countries. During the course of the program, students travel to other states within the U.S. and internationally to absorb regional cultures and to visit cultural sites, including museums all over the world. Joining me right now is the Executive Director, Dr. Marcia Brown. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Thank you for the work that you're doing.
Thank you for having me to talk about the work we're doing.
Absolutely. So I want to get started. You've been with the program for 7 of the 10 years
yes.
It's been in existence. How has GSF grown in the 10 years, in the 7 years even, that you've been with the program?
As you said earlier, the program started in 2006. And it was called the China Challenge program.
Okay.
Students went back and forth to China. They learned Mandarin and all of the cultural things about China at the time. So when Ken Brewer, the CEO of A Street Community Development Corporation, who started the program, came aboard as the executive director, he asked me how would I like to take a group of kids to China.
Wow.
Of course, I raised my hand and said I would love it, and that was our first trip. We went to China for 18 days, and we came back, and Ken and I talked about the trip, which was a wonderful experience. But we wanted to do something that connected our DC kids to their history around the world. So we changed the name of the program from China Challenge to Community Global Initiative,
okay,
which the acronym was CGI. And we ran into a little trouble with Clinton Global Initiative. So, we had to change the name again to reflect what we're doing around the world. So we changed it to Global Scholars Foundation because we do travel around the world, and our students, we consider them scholars, and we put the foundation at the end. So now we've been to 5 continents.
Wow.
We've been all over the world, connecting our students here in DC with other cultures that look like them and have some connectivity from everywhere. So we don't go to China every year. We will go back to China, but that is not our destination every year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us about the application process. How does one apply and get into this free program?
The application process, new applications for the new cohort will go out in January of 2018. It's not a very long process. but we ask for each student to get a letter of recommendation from a counselor, a teacher, and their parent. So each parent has to write a letter of recommendation for their own child. We do ask for transcripts and things from the school that will show that how good a student you are, but we don't have a GPA requirement.
Okay.
When I look at the transcript, I just want to make sure that you are trying, that you're in school daily and you are trying to be a good student. So for me, I primarily look at attendance, because if you're not going to school, you're not going to come to the program. So attendance for me outweighs the GPA, because what we want is a committed student. We don't need an Einstein to do this program. We need someone who's going to be in the program for all 3 phases and for all 18 months. So you have to send a transcript, the 3 letters of recommendation. You do have to write a short essay, 750 words, why you want to join the program. Once you submit it, all the documents come in. We give each student who gives us completed application an interview. And it's an interview where the whole staff sits with the students and we just talk with them. We don't interrogate them, we don't browbeat them. We just want to find out who they are, their likes, their dislikes. We ask them questions like, what's the last book you read? What's your favorite food?
Okay.
Simple questions. And then if we feel like they're going to stay with us for 18 months, we invite them into the program.
Awesome.
All the applications are sent to all public and public charter schools. That is the one requirement, that you must be enrolled in a public or public charter schools.
In the District of Columbia. Okay.
Yes.
So with the program being free, let's talk about funding. How is this even possible for students to participate in Global Scholars Foundation?
Our parent company, A Street Community Development Corporation, who started the program, primarily gives us the bulk of our funds, but we also get funding from our partners and some of our vendors, and even people that we reach out to who want to support the program and sustain the program. They generously donate to the program. So what we're trying to do, being that we're 10 years old now, we want to grow the program, offer it to even more DC students, and we want to sustain it. We want this program to be around forever.
Yes.
So we do appreciate when we have sponsors who say, I believe in what you're doing and I want to help grow the program.
Okay. Very quickly, let's talk about the phases of the program. I know there are 3 before you can actually embark upon an international travel. Talk quickly about that.
The international travel is the cherry on top. So the program, as I stated before, is very long. So the students started with us last summer for 6 weeks. And if you register with SYEP, you get paid to do that 6 weeks because we're SYEP host site. So we do all kind of work study, work to get the kids ready to go into the job force. We also do financial literacy and college readiness in the first summer. From October to June, students are with us 2 Saturdays a month working with a language coach to learn the language of the country we're going to visit. And then this summer they're with us for 6 additional weeks traveling and finishing up the SYEP portion of the program.
And that's Summer Youth Employment Program.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dr.
You're welcome.
Marcia
Thank you for
Brown.
having us.
And good luck on the Global Scholars Foundation, all the work you're doing with our
Thank you, I
youth.
appreciate
It's
it.
much appreciated. Coming up next, we're going to talk to current Global Scholars Foundation students. Stay right there.
GSF has helped me a lot with opening my mind up to new things.
They taken me to colleges and other places that I wouldn't have gone otherwise.
GSF has helped me work on my teamwork, be more aware of colleges, and figure out more about financial aid.
The Global Scholars Foundation was started in 2006 to help district teens become global citizens. The program focuses on 3 main components: financial literacy, language and culture, and college readiness.
GSF has helped me branch out to know more people, and they also gave me the opportunity to go to colleges I probably wouldn't have went to.
On September 29, 2018, the GSF will host its first ever gala to raise awareness and funds to support the GSF students. If interested in supporting the GSF students, please call 202-544-8353 or visit our website at www.globalscholars.foundation.
Welcome back to Global Scholars Foundation TV. GSF's goal is to introduce teens in urban areas to global experiences through language and cultural studies as they prepare for college and the workplace. A select group of teens are chosen for this competitive program from all public and public charter schools in the District of Columbia, churches, and recreation centers. GSF concentrates on finding a diverse group of DC teenagers who are interested in building their cultural competency, as defined by the National Education Association, through international awareness, appreciation of cultural diversity, proficiency in foreign languages, and competitive skills. Now I am talking with students who recently completed the program and summer travel. Welcome to the program, Lauren Renford.
Yes,
Hi. Miss India McNeil.
Hi.
And Mr. Julian Smith.
Hey.
How are you guys doing?
Great.
Good.
Great. Tell
How
me
are
what school
you?
you go to. I'm awesome. Tell me what school you go to and what grade you're in.
I attend Thurgood Marshall Academy at the junior level.
Okay.
I'm also a junior at Thurgood Marshall Academy.
And I am a junior at Cesar Chavez.
Cesar Chavez Public Charter School.
Yes.
Awesome. And you all have been in the program for a year. You started,
Yeah.
what, last summer?
Yes.
Okay. Tell us about the experiences you've had so far and what's been the most memorable thing for you?
The most memorable for me is our visit to Howard. We sat in on a panel of Black law students, and actually from that experience I learned what I want to study in college. I want to study psychology with a minor in Africana Studies, and I could also attend law school with that
Yes.
psychology background.
HU? I have a special affinity for HU. All right.
The most memorable part for me was definitely the Ivy League tours, because I know before GSF I wasn't considering the Ivy League at all, and they kind of just showed you that you can go to an Ivy League, that it's possible, because it's a realistic dream that you could have.
Yes. All right, Julian. What's been the most memorable thing for you in the program?
So the most memorable thing for me was probably the international travel, because there was so much build up throughout the program to do that thing.
Okay.
So like it was just really helpful to encourage me to push on throughout the program.
Okay. Let's talk about that process a little bit. You said there was a build up to the international travel. What did that consist of, and where did you go this summer? Let's start with you, Julian, real fast.
So from the very beginning, we knew we were going to travel. So we knew that we knew about the multiple phases, phase 1 through 3. And just throughout all those phases, that was always going through my mind.
So phase 1 would be what?
That would be the initial summer that we started, where we would go to the office, and how can I describe? We did a lot of things at the office. We would do team building skills. We would learn different things.
What else did you do for phase 1?
We also, I remember specifically learning about what type of leaders we are. You can be an advocating leader or just a natural born leader, and like fitting how you can make your group wholesome just by,
Offering your own
offering your
skills.
own.
Okay, that's helpful.
I remember talking about financial literacy a lot, because we're all in high school, and so college is these 4 years, 3 years, 2 years, however long you all go by really fast. And so learning about the college process, financial aid, and we also had a tour of E-Trade Bank, which was really nice, because it kind of shows you a lot of other jobs that you really didn't think were out there, that you really didn't know.
Okay. All right. So there are 3 different phases. Phase 1, phase 2, just a quick summary. What's phase 2 about?
Phase 2, we have we meet at the office 2 Saturdays out of the month. We actually that's the language literacy part.
Okay.
So we were learning Arabic 2 Saturdays out of the month.
Wow. Arabic, that sounds difficult.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then phase 3 would be the actual travel itself.
Yes.
Okay. So tell me about your travels this summer.
We traveled to Abu Dhabi, Dubai,
Wow.
Uluru, and Sydney, Australia.
Oh my goodness. Uluru, where is that?
It's the Outback.
Oh my goodness. How was it?
It was fun, but it was fun to kind of see like 2 different climates too, because we went to Dubai and Abu Dhabi where it was really hot, and then we went to Australia and it was like really cold. You also can kind of see like just a different culture, like seeing the Aborigines. You also, in Dubai you could see like the mosque and like the tallest building in the world, and like the beaches, which was really fun.
Wow. So this all took place in a 2-week span?
Yes.
13 days.
13 days. So you flew from Abu Dhabi to Australia, or how did
Yes.
that work?
We had a lot. We, instead of like for Australia, like doing the whole like 24-hour flight, we kind of broke it up, which is why we had Abu Dhabi in the middle. We started here in the U.S., flying to Abu Dhabi,
Okay.
then flying to Sydney, and then we flew from Sydney to Uluru, you know, back to Sydney, back to Abu Dhabi, and then back here.
Wow. So tell me about how would you encourage students your age that might be interested in traveling, but say they've never been anywhere outside of the District of Columbia. What would you say to encourage them to enroll in GSF?
I would stress the fact that the program is free, minus your passport. I feel like a lot of kids would learn about this opportunity but feel maybe they can't travel outside of the country because of what money prohibits in their household. So I would stress the fact that it's free. All you have to pay for is your passport.
Wow.
I would talk about the fact that a lot of times, as youth, we always say, you know, when we go to school, that doesn't teach us like life skills. It just like teaches us. It doesn't really teach us that. So in GSF, you really get that, like the financial literacy, the college readiness, like interviews, like GSF like helped us and taught us all of that.
Wow.
I would say that anyone who would join would get major growth from doing so. And there's a lot that this program teaches you and offers you. And like Lauren said, it's free. So there's no downside to joining the program.
Okay. No downside. I love that. So what would you say, how would you say that this program has shaped where you see your life going in the future? One thing that, you know, you took from this program that's going to carry you through your college experience into adulthood.
Definitely with college, I feel like now I can, you know, attend the PWI and still feel like I'm
What's that? PW?
predominantly white institute.
Oh, okay.
And still feel like I am part of it as a black woman.
Okay.
I definitely learned independence. I had never been on a plane before this trip. So, you know, being on the plane, having to kind of do everything like by yourself and not having somebody do everything for you. And also by going on the Ivy League tours, it taught me that, you know, if I could get into Yale, you know, I could get into UPenn, you know, I could do great
Yes, you
there.
can.
Especially being a black woman, you know, that perception isn't really out there. So the fact that we can accept it and, you know, go to Dartmouth and talk to an all black woman panel, just things like that.
Wow. So it gave you the confidence you
Yes,
need to go on
definitely.
and, you know, be a member of these institutions
Right,
that
yeah.
historically have sort of blocked us out, right? Okay.
I've learned quite a lot. The program teaches you like a lot of practical skills that school just wouldn't. Like in the very beginning of phase 1, they taught us how to properly fill out a job application, how to create a resume and things of that nature.
Wow.
So it gives me more confidence in just trying to do things once I become an adult, just ready to be on my own.
Yeah. How do you feel the language aspect, learning the different cultures and things? How has that affected you and your work in school even?
So we learned Spanish at school. I just feel like learning Spanish at school gave us the confidence. Like even though Arabic is a hard language, we felt like we were able to do it still.
Oh, because you had the experience learning a foreign language.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very
Okay.
proficient with Spanish
And
at school.
Okay.
It also taught us like you could really see a lot of similarities between Spanish and Arabic. You know, like
Really?
like a lot of the words that when they translated, they sound the same translated. And so like a lot of times, you know, we was in class. Also, like teacher just like kind of like a little bit of college life, like having the early classes and like dealing with hard languages, because you know Spanish to like well to me personally it's easy, but you know having like a difficult challenge that like just help us to like be able to push on and have perseverance.
Okay. And I'm sure it makes you think differently on a more
Yes,
critical
definitely,
level
yeah.
about everything.
Right.
Julian, what do you think your language experience has, or how it's lended itself to your future? How will it?
So when you learn a new language, it gives you another way to connect to people who you wouldn't be able to otherwise. So I feel like if I continue to pursue learning the language and become fluent and master it, that'll just open my horizons to new people I could meet, and make it easier for me to network and things of that nature.
I just wanted to say, adding on to that, also opens opportunities, makes you marketable to jobs. You can put it on your resume.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of times, a lot of jobs, want previous experience, like a workplace. And by us also being in the SYP program, while we're still doing GSF, we could still get paid for, and we still just get job experience that we wouldn't have had.
And that's the Summer Youth Employment Program
Yes.
at DC. Okay. Awesome. Well, Ms. Lauren Renford, thank you.
Thank
Ms.
you.
India McNeil and
Thank
Julian
you.
Smith, I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
And good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Coming up next, we're going to speak to the Global Scholars alumni.
GSF has helped me a lot with opening my mind up to new things.
They taken me to colleges and other places that I wouldn't have gone otherwise.
GSF has helped me work on my teamwork, be more aware of colleges, and figure out more about financial aid.
The Global Scholars Foundation was started in 2006 to help district teens become global citizens. The program focuses on three main components: financial literacy, language and culture, and college readiness.
GSF has helped me branch out to know more people, and they also gave me the opportunity to go to colleges I probably wouldn't have went to.
On September 29, 2018, the GSF will host its first ever gala to raise awareness and funds to support the GSF students. If interested in supporting the GSF students, please call 202-544-8353 or visit our website at www.globalscholars.foundation.
Welcome back to Global Scholars Foundation TV. The college readiness component of GSF provides students with first-hand information about every aspect of college life by focusing on the college experience, financial aid, standardized tests, majors, careers, and passion, planning, and the college application resume and personal essay. GSF scholars visit local colleges and universities and all 8 Ivy League schools, providing a wide range of opportunities for the scholars to consider. Joining me are former program participants, Ms. Kayla Williams.
Hi.
Ms. Kamaya Dockery.
Hello.
And Ms. Linda McCoy. Welcome.
Hi.
I'm so excited to talk to you guys and find out how your experience has shaped you as a college student now. First off, tell me what school you attend and what year you're in.
So I'm a sophomore at Temple University.
I'm a sophomore at the illustrious Bowie State University.
Ooh, the illustrious. I like that.
I'm a senior at the University of Maryland College Park.
Okay, awesome. So let's start with you, Ms. Kayla. How did your experience in GSF shape you as a student?
So in GSF, they teach you a lot about networking and being away from home and being comfortable with that. So in college, I've learned to network with as many people as possible, take opportunities that I wouldn't have before the program, and being away from home has shaped me just to be a better person, because at first it was like I want to stay local, I want to stay in the DMV area, and this program pushed me to going away.
Wow, so it broadened your view and made you less afraid to go away. That's awesome. What about you, Ms. Kamaya?
Okay, for me, the program was called Community Global Initiative when I was in it. And what it did was basically it helped me understand different cultures and accepting different cultures and not judging people. Because traveling to a different country open your eyes to a lot of different stuff that we may not have or we may not do here in the United States. Also, it opened my eyes to traveling more. After the program, I did travel again to Africa. So,
wow.
Yeah.
All right, so you had the travel bug then. Okay.
Yes.
How about you, Ms. Linda?
Similar to Kamaya, traveling, but for me it was a different perspective. On the financial literacy part. So learning about debt, saving money, As we're all aware, University of Maryland is very expensive, so figuring out where loans, grants, scholarships, ways to pay for my college, how to save, how to manage was probably more important for me at the time than worrying about cultural awareness and the college readiness portion.
Awesome. So you're studying, is it international politics?
Yes, government and politics, international relations.
Wow. So do you think being in this program sort of encouraged you to take on a major such as that?
It definitely helped. Prior to that, mostly my family, they were in the government sector. But definitely it broadened my sense of traveling, focusing more on international religious culture development. So that's mainly my focus area.
Okay, awesome. Let's start with you again, Miss Kayla. Tell me about your most memorable travel experience with GSF.
I would say being in Morocco because it was really hot there. And I thought being here in the States, I love the heat, but being in Morocco, we went through a heat wave and it was just crazy.
Wow.
Also, it was just new to me, like the culture, the foods there. And I'm not a type of person that tries everything, but being there, you have to try it because it's their food. Like, you're not home, so just the way they make their meats, it may be like medium rare versus here, it's like everyone wants it well done. So you just have to try new things.
Awesome. Okay, Kamaya?
My most memorable thing from the trip, we traveled to Brazil and South Africa. I would have to say going to the statue in Brazil. I can't even remember the name.
That's okay.
But it's a statue that's like the Jesus statue.
Yes.
Yeah. We went up there and I was so scared. I remember that. I was so scared because we had to get on this lift that take you up. And
so you actually went up into the statue.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was scary. I was so scared.
So not only did you have to get over, if you had a fear of traveling, heights.
Yeah. And it was my first time getting on a plane, so flying 9 hours, I was...
Wow.
It was nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
I was scared.
Awesome. Okay, Ms. Lindsay, your most memorable travel experience?
I have been fortunate to travel through all 3 cohorts. So my favorite would probably also have been the Brazil and South Africa trip.
Oh, really?
Especially because the people there, they were very welcoming in South Africa. I felt at home. They tell you when you go home, you might face different prejudices, but they were very open. They were welcoming. My sister, they called you, you felt at home. And speaking 11 different languages that they speak in South Africa, right across one side, it's like you're in DC. Across the bridge, there's clean, fresh water. And then on the other side, it might be dirt roads and recycled bottle caps and things on the ground. Whereas there, it's kind of similar in Soweto versus Johannesburg.
Yeah.
It's very, very similar, but definitely I felt welcomed.
Awesome. Definitely. How did you all prepare for your trips that you went on? What kind of classes did you take? What kind of culture did you study, Kayla?
Well, in high school, we already took Spanish, so that helped me through the program because on Saturdays we were taught Spanish. So having that past knowledge of it helped me more. We went domestically, we went to Boston just to get away from home to see how we would act around, people that weren't family. So you went to Boston, you visited different colleges, just being away for that time from your family helped you or prepared you better so when you went away.
Okay.
Kind of similar to what she said. On Saturdays we would I had to learn Portuguese. It was very similar to Spanish, with like a little twist.
A little twist. It's a little more difficult, right?
Yeah, it was. And remembering everything that, you would learn on Saturdays and actually going there and then somebody says something, you're like, oh, I remember that, it's...
Get to apply it. Wow.
Definitely. It was definitely a lot to take in, especially learning a new language. I didn't learn Spanish in high school because I didn't have to take it, but it was challenging for me to learn another language. So
yeah. All right, Lindsay?
It would probably be being alert is what prepared me. I was familiar with different languages that we are required to learn in the program. So I wasn't necessarily focused on that aspect, but I was definitely focused on our president and our program director, Dr. Brown. She would always tell us about being knowledgeable of your surroundings, always being aware, always being alert, being on your feet, because although you are with a group of 40 or 30 other people, it's still you individually, and you're in another country. So you have to be fully aware of your surroundings at all times, because safety is a major part of the trip. And if you're roaming around, or you are staying up late, or you're going somewhere where you're not supposed to be going, sometimes what might seem slight is actually a bigger deal than it actually is, because other people are taking key of that, and they're paying a close attention of when and where you'll slip up, so that they can catch that. So I think that was probably the biggest preparation for me.
Awesome. It seems like you guys are just really well-rounded as a result of this program. What would you say to sponsors, really quickly, just one of you, that are looking to give to this program? What would you say to encourage them?
I would say that the program offers a lot for the kids in DC public high school and charter schools. It gives them away from home time to learn. It also prepares them individually for going out. I mean, you have a lot of things to worry about when you're in DC. You're not always fortunate. You're not always blessed with opportunities. So the program being totally free to the students, they do not have to pay for anything. It's the best opportunity that you can get. You're traveling abroad, you're getting that college readiness, you're getting everything that you need for school, and then on top of that, you're learning a language, which is very vital to the community and what you're trying to learn.
Well, Kayla, Kamaya, and Lindsay, thank you so much. I wish you all the best of luck in school.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's it for Global Scholars Foundation TV. I'm Kiana Faircloth. We'll see you next time.
GSF has helped me a lot with opening my mind up to new things.
They taken me to colleges and other places that I wouldn't have gone otherwise.
GSF has helped me work on my teamwork, be more aware of colleges, and figure out more about financial aid.
The Global Scholars Foundation was started in 2006 to help district teens become global citizens. The program focuses on three main components: financial literacy, language and culture, and college readiness.
GSF has helped me branch out to know more people, and they also gave me the opportunity to go to colleges I probably wouldn't have went to.
On September 29, 2018, the GSF will host its first ever gala to raise awareness and funds to support the GSF students. If interested in supporting the GSF students, please call 202-544-8353 or visit our website at www.globalscholars.foundation.